Spotify, you only listen to the stuff you want to hear, right? Well, sorry to spoil your day, but here's something you don't want to hear. Thanks to Gordon Brown's reckless spending, this country's debt will double to £1.4 trillion within 5 years. So sorry for interrupting your listening to tell you all this, but we think it's something you need to hear. And now, we'll let you get back to your music.
What a great segue, if that's the right term there, Eric Pickles. Anyway, joining me now to discuss this is the man who knows about all things techie, Stuffs magazine, Tom Dunmore.
Hi there.
Hello, welcome to the programme. Does it work? I mean, does it work from the politician's perspective, trying to get a message across, doing the sort of thing that Eric Pickles does?
I think it can be very dangerous because you're going into a social media realm where very quickly word spreads around, and if that word is bad, it can really reflect badly on you. So Gordon Brown's YouTube, for example, didn't go down well.
No.
This one, I think, is a little bit smarter, though. I think.
Why is it smarter?
Well, it recognises the medium. Spotify is a new service to most people. The Tories are the first people on it, but they're speaking in the way that Spotify adverts speak, so it's direct to the listener.
So they have followed the sort of pattern and
some really clever scripting, basically, to say, look, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but there's something you've got to hear. Deliver the message and then say, right, back to your music. So
you're not saying it's wrong in principle, then, for politicians to actually try and use these sort of new mediums, new media, digital technology. It's just, in Gordon Brown's case, are you saying it was the messenger and the message, or...? Absolutely.
It's about doing it in a way that doesn't make you look like a dad at a disco. You know, it's kind of saying, I know what these platforms are about. And, you know, the Obama campaign in America used it very successfully, and it can be used, and Spotify will be hoping that it is used because they're desperate for the advertising.
Although there have been a couple of comments that said it might persuade people to use the premium rate, which means you don't get the adverts at all, of course.
It works both ways for Spotify, doesn't it? Because people can pay £10 a month not to hear politicians, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that would do that.
Some would pay 20.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've had an email from William Pedden who says, not got a problem with hearing Eric's dulcet tones, Eric Pickles, but it might be a bit disconcerting after listening to a few tracks of Clinton Ford belting out Fan Like Fanny or the old Bazaar in Cairo. Is it a bit incongruous, do you think?
Well, I think it just carries a stage further the marketing of politics. You know, politics just becomes a branch of marketing, essentially. And I think, they try to make it entertaining, but and also, so you get that soundbite from Pickles. That's rubbish. I mean, out of context, it's total rubbish.
So do you think the message doesn't get across at all?
Well, I think those sort of things might get across because they're alarmist. But, you know, obviously it depends on the messenger as well.
OK. Right. Well, of course, never one's to be outdone, of course, on this programme. You can keep up to date with the Daily Politics on our very own Twitter feed, which you can access at twitter.com/dailypolitics.